Yo, what is good with your boys, man? Hey, today we just gotta be ranking the ways to make girls obsessed, man. You know what I'm saying? I just had to do this because I was scrolling on my YouTube analytics and they showed me that the trending stuff is to show men what women want. And basically that's one of the series. I'm gonna do 7 days of showing you guys what women want, man. So this is day one. After this video, you don't need to watch any of these kind of videos going like, oh, make her obsessed, make her chase you. I'm not gonna tell you some shit dating advice because I know once I give you something that doesn't work, you're gonna come back to me for more. That's all these dating coaches they be doing. I'm not like that, I'm just a streamer, but I just gotta put you on some game of what I know type shit. So obsession is a temporary thing. If you wanna be something long term, you're not gonna use these obsession tactics because they're not gonna fucking work in the long term. So basically, it's gonna be short, temporary, but it's gonna have high intensity. That's what people don't really get to understand. So if you wanna have a partner for a long time relationship, even get to a point of marriage, there's a lot of different techniques you're gonna use. But if maybe you want to smash, have like a situationship for like 2, 3, 4 months, yeah, this is the video for you. So first of all, we're gonna start with muscles. Muscles doesn't matter, bro. There's no girl right now who's gonna be sleeping at night thinking like, oh, actually that guy, his biceps is actually fit. Oh, his abs, this and that. Nah, no girl is gonna be thinking about it. Money also doesn't matter. A girl, when you have money, when you just go all out flashing money, a girl's not gonna be attracted to you. She's gonna be attracted to your bank. And yeah, she's gonna be attracted to your fucking bank account. And she's gonna be obsessed for your cash, not for you. But right now we're talking about being obsessed about you. Sure. So money doesn't matter. Delete that shit from your head. Looks. I know the looks maxing guy is gonna be mad at me. Bow. Doesn't matter as well. I'm talking about right now when a girl is basically attracted to you, now you're just gonna make her obsessed with you, bro. So basically it looks, there's like a foot in the door. To make a girl obsessed, to make a girl like you even more, or to even stay, it's all about character. So next one, we got being playful and making her laugh. That's actually a really good thing because, you know, bro, even girls living stressful lives, bro. It's not only for us. Everybody's stressed about something. The last thing she needs to talk about is to talk about the Jews, to talk about Epstein, to talk about politics, to talk about crazy stuff, man. You should be playful. The same way you be playful like with a kid. Like the same way. If you can a guy, you can make her laugh. You can be just a fun guy to be around. I'm not trying to say go be a clown and go start doing some random stupid shit. And trying to be like Andrew Tate, trying to put it like an act. No. Be playful, be chill. And yeah, make her laugh. This is actually guaranteed obsession. For sure. So next one, we got hot and cold. I don't know why this shit is kind of cut, but yeah, here it is. It's crazy. Hot and cold is like when you are talking to a girl, you are hot. And all of a sudden, you just become cold, man. I don't know if a girl ever did that shit on you, but I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of gets straight to the heart. Be like, damn, I was texting this girl, like, she just all of a sudden now responding. Now she taking 7 hours to fucking respond. Like, what did I do wrong? I swear to God, even now, when a girl does that shit to me, she kind of be in my head instead of a girl who just ignore me completely. So you just gotta give a girl like a ha vibe that you just go with her, like ha ha ha. Then all of a sudden, cold. So once you do that shit to a girl, I swear to God, she not gonna stop to thinking about you, bro. Plus, if she's a really hot girl, every time she DM a nigga, he already DM back. Guess what? Once you're not that guy who's always like predictable, who just sometimes is hot, sometimes it's cold, that's gonna make her keep thinking about you. And that's gonna be a derby for you because if she keeps thinking about you, you just gonna stand out from everybody because you're not gonna be predictable like everybody else. We got being emotionally unavailable. Being emotionally available is kind of like the same as the hot and cold. Basically, you not showing your emotions, like you're not showing too much love, but you also not be like, yo, I hate you, you know? You see like those niggas who are simps, they like to be flirting, always showing like their emotions, oh, I love you, this and that. Girls don't fuck with them. And also there's niggas who are also like this hot, straight. There's also like this guy who are bad boys and they show no emotions. They don't like her, you know. A girl obviously gonna be turned off by that. So basically, you just gotta balance, you know. Sometimes you have, sometimes you cold. Sometimes you're showing her love, sometimes you're not. But I'm saying again, this is why you wanna keep a girl for short term. Like, this is not long-term stuff. Long-term doesn't work. This hot and cold bullshit. You're not gonna be with a wife and talk to her today and tomorrow ignore her now. You're gonna basically talk to her every day. But this is for a short time. But hot and cold really gonna get inside of her mind, bro. Hot and cold gotta get inside of our mind. I'm telling you. So let's go for another one. Pre-selection. I don't know how to explain to you, but yo, Pre-selection works more than a lot of people even think, bro. Pre-selection, that's the only thing you actually need on this list, bro. If you got pre-selection, everything flows, man. That's the reason why girls are attracted to people like Chris Brown. Is Chris Brown the hottest man on earth? Nah. Is Chris Brown the smartest man on earth? Nah. The tallest? Nah. The most handsome? Nah. But a lot of girls like, yo, we like Chris Brown. We like Chris Brown. And guess what? The girl might end up liking Chris Brown because he's pre-selected. He showed that other girls got interest in him. So that's everything in his life, you know. The reason why me personally, I want a fucking Lamborghini is because other people want it. It's not because Lamborghini can go through hills. Bro, Lamborghini can even go through most of the streets in Africa. But I still want it. That's what we call pre-selection. So with women, it really works wonders, bro. When one girl say, I find you attractive, I swear to God, it's over. I remember when I was in high school, there's this one girl, she said she found me attractive, bro. And you know me, when I was in high school, bro, girls didn't really show me that much interest. I was just chilling. And one girl said she found me attractive. And I'm telling you, all of girls now start finding me attractive. I was like, okay. You know me, I was a smart guy. I was in my last year of high school, but I was like, okay, for the last 2 years, no girl show interest. But one girl show interest. Now all the girls kind of show interest. Like I could see. So pre-selection is really gonna work wonders. And if you wanna do pre-selections, maybe like on a night out, hire like a girl or 2, 3 baddies, hire them, pay them money. And if there's like a girl you wanna test, you know, tell those girls to come and give you compliments, trying to get your number, trying to hit on you. So that girl gonna see. Now I'm telling you though, don't do that. But there's a lot of ways to show pre-selections. Maybe you may post a picture with the girls, or maybe you may be chill with girls, you know. You may take pictures with them. Maybe you may take pictures with them. You may follow them. You may be friends with them. Yeah, that shows pre-selections from outside world. I know niggas who have like a lot of girlfriends. That the nigga will never be cracking. But other girls will assume that nigga got girls and will get girls because other girls think he got girls when he got in reality, he doesn't have girls. The girls he's with are friends. So, but pre-selection really gotta work wonders. So we got backhanded compliment. So backhanded compliment is like when you give a girl a compliment, but it's kind of like negation in a certain way. It's like when you talk to a girl like, it's like when you give a girl a compliment like, you look extremely good for a 6. Something like that. Is that something I normally do? Nah. Did I used to do like any of these tricks? Yeah, like hard and cold, like the backhanded compliment. Yeah, they kind of work. They call this negation. Or they call this the push and pull. Basically give her a compliment and also negate it, bro. This was to be pushed back in 2000s by the guy called Mystery. And yeah, that doesn't work in the long term, but in the short term, it can work. So backhanded compliment is gonna guarantee obsession. You know, if a girl really likes you, you can put a backhanded compliment. Obviously, it's gonna guarantee obsession. For sure. Being a good listener doesn't matter, bro. I'm just straight up being honest, bro. Girls are gonna tell you, oh, I need a man who's gonna listen to me, who gonna put up on my bullshit, who gonna listen to all my problems. Nah, girls don't want it, for sure. For sure. Being alpha. So being alpha is like being alpha in whatever you want, you're doing, you know. You may be a good singer and the girl sees you performing as a good singer, or maybe you may be a good footballer and she see you doing crazy stuff in a football pitch, or you may be a good basketballer doing crazy shit, you know, being a contextual alpha, that's what they call it. Yeah, that's really good. And it's gonna get you girls, obviously, obsessed. Yeah. But it's kind of overrated though, because I know there's a lot of niggas who'd be good at playing sports who was fucking virgins. It was crazy though. So, we got being the float guy. It's like being that guy who's always going to jail, like basically being a fucking shit guy. A guy always going to jail, the guy always going to jail, an alcoholic. And this not gonna work on the women who got the daddy issues, you know? This is gonna work on those good girls who never had the problems in their life, you know? Because they are the kind of girls who would just want to fix. But you know, so if she sees you with no flaws, nothing, she's gonna be like, there's nothing to fix. It's not gonna be even a challenge. So the way you can do it is like to tell a girl, yo, you know, I got this problem, or you can act as if you got a problem, a certain problem, and don't even care about it. Don't even try to solve it. So she gonna try always to keep solve it. Maybe trying to stop you from smoking. Maybe trying to stop you from drinking. But always keep doing it so she stays around. But once again, this is not gonna work long term, obviously. But this is guaranteed obsession. I'm telling you now, bro. I'm telling you guys the truth. This is all gonna happen. So next one is being physically unavailable. We talk about being emotionally unavailable, and we also got physically unavailable. You should never be the guy to always be seen, always be everywhere, always be around. That's gonna kill obsession, obviously. And I really think this is gonna go with the spending too much time with her. Yeah, it's gonna ruin your it's gonna make you predictable, it's gonna ruin your mystery. Like, that spark is gonna end. And I'm telling you, the spark ends, the obsession ends, for sure. We got being good in bed. Being good in bed. That is the most important thing ever to keep a girl in a long-term relationship, man. You understand? To keep a girl in a long-term relationship, you need to be good in bed. But for the obsession, I gotta put it overrated. You don't need to be that good if you want to keep a girl obsessed. Not really. But I'm not trying to say it's useless. No. But for the obsession, she just wants to be obsessed over you. You know? Like the guys who are good in bed. Yes, even a girl may leave you. I'm telling you about obsession or obsession ends. She may leave you, go somewhere else, even get married. But guess what? She may still come back for that D, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're the best nigga. Like, let's say, for example, she does something with you, she does sex with you, and you give her like 3 orgasms, man, nigga. Do you imagine? 3 orgasms. And that never happened to her to even have an orgasm once. I saw the guy gonna be on her mind for life. Do you understand that? Even if she gets married, even if she leaves. You know? But so once you get like a wife or something, that's when it becomes even more important because, you know, most women, they cheat because, you know, the guys, they're not good in bed, bro. It's statistics. And I really understand them, for sure. I really understand because even dudes, they cheat because, you know, let's say, for example, you go to fuck a prostitute and a prostitute did like 300 positions. And when it comes to a wife only want to do missionary. Obviously, the guy gonna cheat. So being good in bed is really important, especially when you're already in a good relationship, also trying to go for a marriage. But for the obsession part, it's pretty much overrated. That's the reason why I was like, this obsession stuff is for short term, for sure. Being the romantic guy, this is gonna kill obsession, bro. This is gonna kill the obsession. You know, don't be the guy always trying to do this telenovela bullshit. Yes, women gonna come and tell you, I'm the romantic guy, and the guy who's gonna follow me with compliments, who's gonna do this. But the second a guy does it, she is turned off. That's how fucked up that is, bro. She was telling you, do this, do that. You did it, and now she don't give a fuck about you. That's how crazy this life is, man, you know? So basically, don't listen to what women say. Just follow what they do. Who are they with? Who are they giving time of their day? Who they are going to visit? Is it a guy who's romantic? Nah. The guy trying to take her on these expensive dinners, trying to put the flowers everywhere she gonna step, you know, booking out the whole restaurant for her and him just to play some soul music, jazz. No, that's not the type of guy she's with, bro. And yeah, so don't be that guy. Buying her flowers is the same thing, bro. Depends on also the context, though. If she earned her flowers, if she's been a good person, I'm not trying to say it's bad, but most niggas, when they buy a flower, they're trying to win her over. But in reality, when you buy her flowers, she'll be like, damn, you already got her. You already assume that you got her, and she deserves it, basically. She earned it. You're not gonna give her flowers so you can earn her time. She gonna earn your flowers, for sure. I believe, like, there's no problem in buying flowers, but for the obsession, it's gonna kill it, you know? I'm saying, I told you, bro, you gotta be emotionally available. You shouldn't be the guy giving her flowers and that. This flower stuff is for the long term, this and that, but she gotta have earned it, obviously. But this stuff of emotionally available, physically unavailable, that's what you need. That is what you need if you wanna make her obsessed. You know what I'm saying? This may even get a little bit manipulative, I know, but that's life. Being carefree. Basically being that guy who's nonchalant, who don't give a fuck. You know, she like, you know, you don't give no care, you don't give a damn. Yeah. But gee, she gotta keep thinking about you. She's gonna be like, what? Why this guy always like this? Like, what the fuck is this? Who, like, you know, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this guy about? You know, it's gonna be like that. It's like the same thing where you being physically unavailable, emotionally unavailable. Wait, I put physically unavailable on obsession killer. Nah. I was in my head, I'm sorry, yo. I was in my head. Yo, physically unavailable is like the same thing with being carefree, bro, you know? Don't be the guy giving a fuck. Once you do that, she gonna keep thinking about you, especially when you're physically unavailable. She's gonna be like, what the fuck is this nigga about? Maybe he's talking to other girls. And yeah, that's the second you're gonna get out of her fucking mind. She's gonna be like, what the fuck is this nigga about? She's gonna sense like some kind of competition, if it's not there. She's gonna be like, this nigga is actually focused on a lot of things, focused on his goals, maybe. Maybe talk to a lot of girls, maybe he doesn't really find me that much. And yeah, she gonna always keep thinking about you, obviously. And we also got the last one, just go being masculine. You know, being the guy with a backbone. Don't let her poke her. Don't let her poke you with her bullshit. Don't let her poke you with a lot of dumb shit. She can get to your nerves. She can make you mad. You're just a chill, masculine guy, like genuine masculinity. Yeah, this is a guaranteed obsession, man. You know, this is a little bit manipulative, but I told you the truth, man. I told you I'm not trying to say it because of some shit like that. That's the reason why I say the fucking truth, man. You may find it crazy. You may find it bad, but yeah, this is the truth, man. This is the truth. Use it for whatever you want. But in reality, if you want a video for how to get a girl and keep her long term, the way you're gonna act, obviously it's not gonna be this. You're not gonna push and pull and get a girl, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be extremely hard for a long-term relationship to do the push and pulls, to do the hard and cold, to be emotionally available. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. For the long term, but for the short term, if you wanna make a girl obsessed, do it. Obviously. You may make her obsessed and get to a point where you're like, okay, I made her obsessed enough. Now let me be a good guy. That can also happen, and that'll be a really good stuff for you to do. You know, if you want me, another video, tell me, bro. But today is day one of showing you what women want. Let's get it.